Hello and welcome to another Assetto Corsa video. Today we're doing USA GT4 Championship. So basically we're going from 400 to 500 horsepower bracket, and at the moment we're doing GT4s. Now the USA Cars USA Championship is in order, so yeah, this time we have Saleens, but we also have Panos, we have Chevy Camaros, we have Ford Mustangs, 8 cars on the grid in total. And yeah, last time we only had Saleen, it was one make, just like a cup championship, but now we have we're covering the other cars as well. You can download all these cars in my Discord, the link is in the description. So yeah, we're gonna be racing in Laguna Seca. This is new Laguna Seca 2026 mod, and it's really nice looking track, more modern looking. I would say it's maybe even port from GT7. If it's not, it looks almost the same, I think, as GT7. So yeah, it looks really nice, really modern, and yeah, really nice to drive on it. We also have a new track, Daytona road course, that is also, I added this newly to the game. And yeah, we also have Sonoma, Indy circuit, and Road America. So yeah, let's go. We are playing a 90 difficulty, 23 aggression with the wheel, G923. We have traction control and ABS enabled. So yeah, let's go. I hope everything is gonna work this time around. Last time I had issues with, I never had this issue before. My setup got corrupted. Yeah, I lost traction control and ABS, and I didn't even knew it till the race started, till I started to drive. So yeah, really unpleasant. In here we're just gonna use the optimal setup. Let's check. Yeah, everything is in here. So yeah, I don't know what happened last time with the with Toyota Supra, that yeah, we just lost the traction control and ABS. And I would save it with, and then I start the next race and nope, doesn't have it. Then I save it again with the next race, nope, I load, it's not there. Really weird bug. I never had this bug before. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. Just gonna try to stay behind these guys. Yeah, 5th place. Pretty good. I'm still having hard time to get used to these brakes on these cars. The brakes are just not really great. But it's not as bad as in Supra. Supra has really bad ones. This car has better ones. I would say it's the same as in Alpine. Maybe even a bit better than Alpine. Yeah, I think I needed to move the brake bias maybe more forward. I don't know, on Supra. Not ideal. Brake bias, it seems like it's on 50. Okay. Yeah, I have some pace, it's good. Just need to stay focused this first lap. Stay focused. Okay, are you gonna kill me here? I'm gonna let you do that. Not gonna kill me. Don't kill me here. You shouldn't. Yeah, yeah. The brakes are just right on this one. Yeah, as they should be. They're really on the limit, to be honest. But you know, it's not bad. Like, yeah, I would say this car has the best brakes on all the cars that I drove recently, GT4s, like Alpine and what it's called, Supra. But I would say Porsche has even better ones, or the same as this one. Okay, I'm not gonna try to overtake here. This is really dangerous to attempt. There is no need. I'm in a good position. No need to take unnecessary risks. Yeah, I can really brake nicely with this car. This is how it should be. The brakes they don't feel super great like in the GT3 car, but you know, they do the job, so yeah, this is how it should be. Not like I can dive bomb like a crazy person, but I can still do some dive bombing. Yeah, nice and easy. No need to do anything. Yeah, nice. I can really enjoying driving this car. I guess the Supra needs some more work. Maybe it's not that well optimized. I guess maybe it's just a brake bias. I wasn't changing anything on Supra because I finished the championship and I have other cars to work on. So yeah. But if it's just brake bias, I can just fix that in the cabin. Not a big deal. Because the brake strength, it's the same on all the cars, so yeah, they'll have the same value for the brakes. Same tire compound, same aero. They're even more the same to each other than in real life, probably. But yeah, like I said, I don't know, like I prefer GT3s. Somehow they're just like easier to drive. They have, yeah, I mean, they are because I also added some aero. They have stronger aero than in real life. This one's, they have the same aero as in real life, but GT3s, they have more, and I like it that way. It's not crazy, it's not like you're driving a GT500 or anything like that, but it does have somewhat more. I think like in real life, aero goes, I think, 250 kilograms on like 200 kilometers or something, and mine is 300 or something. I don't know, it's not that much of a big difference, but they are fun to drive. I can, yeah, they're quite grippy. So I'm showing mostly the wiper that I homologated. Normally there is no really good wipers for GT3. So I found one that I don't think it was even GT3. Like it looks like GT3 from the outside, but it didn't really have the parameters for GT3. The suspension was kinda bad, and I don't know, like Aero was good though. Actually, I used this Aero for all the GT3s. So yeah, I just modified so that it fits better for the other ones, but I basically used the numbers. Yeah. Ah, this is gonna be easy win in the end. I mean, this is the easiest championship of them all. Of those GT4s, I mean, because this car is more OP, it's just faster than all the other ones. It was even easy in one make with this one. I just have to be patient and not screw it up, and it all works out. But Road America is still gonna be challenging because the AI is really good in there, so yeah, hopefully by then we can finish the championship in terms of points. Let's give the AI to drive. Okay, I'm doing good. Let's say 36. 38. Well, this first, like the second lap was good, but then the AI was so slow. After that, much we can do about that. Okay, back to pits. Okay, Daytona. This is Reboot Team Daytona. Previously I had some other Daytona, but when I saw Reboot Team also made Daytona, I just went for this one. I mean, it's pretty similar, but this one is, I think, more, little bit more polished. It looks a little bit more better, so took this one. Yep, electronics is in here. Yep, it works. I was kind of afraid this bug is gonna spread out. It's gonna be like a new bug that I'm gonna have to deal with, but it seemed like it only happened on that Supra. Who knows why? But yeah, it was really annoying. It ruined my experience for the most part. So it made the races more interesting. So I guess it was a kind of win-win. I have to let this guy pass. Uh-oh. Yeah, this corner is a little bit trickier because the how you call them, the braking indicators are not really that well presented on this version. So I would say this, you know, till I get used to it, it's gonna be harder to take these two corners, but I'll just have to get used to the new track. What can I do? Okay, I prefer this one better. Yeah, this part also it looks more polished, and the lights are not always on, so I prefer this one. But it's harder to see where to brake in here. Well, yeah. This might be a problem. Okay, I went off. I think they they were fighting, and that's why he made that mistake. But now it's a problem because I have him on me, and this is the place I don't want to really have an AI. Somebody end up in the pit. What the hell? Live to fight another day. Okay, be careful. Okay. Seems the gear is better on this version of the Daytona than on the other version that I had. The other version there wasn't much of a problem at all. Okay, can we win here even? It'd be really important to win here because Sonoma can be tricky with the start. It's easy to die in there. Yeah. God damn it. So tricky. Okay. The line is bad, he's in the yellow line. So yeah, whoever did this, that was a mistake. I mean, overall the A is good, but he messed up in there. And there's nothing I can do to make the car, the A car, not to go there. Track limits won't do shit for that. Or cautions, of course, not gonna do anything. So. Okay. Maybe he did this on purpose to slow them down because he thought he made OP AI, so he maybe thought he's gonna give the human somewhere opportunity to catch up, but I don't know. Maybe it's needed on the max difficulty, but on this difficulty I would still beat them even without that, pretty sure. It's so weird to see them in there. Okay, where's the brakes here? I have absolutely no idea. This is really problematic. I don't see. There is a marker. I normally see it, but this time around I can't see it. Maybe because it is so cloudy. I just don't see it. And textures in this part of the track are almost the same as in previous one. This one is not gonna be that easy like Laguna Seca. So these cones, they confuse me so much. It will take time to get used to this one. like this part of the track is longer on this version. I guess it is more realistic like that because the reboot theme track, so they normally should have more realistic. But it also makes it harder to brake because I brake too early now. Not really sure where to brake. And yeah, as you can see, the Saleens are basically dominating this championship. I'm just improvising in here because I have no idea where that marker is. Like it's gone. But yeah, when it comes to this career, I made like all of it, like not much left to do. Like the GT3s are done, LMDH are done, Formula 3, Formula 2. I think even Indy cars are done for the most part. So yeah, only some vintage cars left. And they're not even gonna be like in the main career, like they would be more in like after you finish the career, then they're like in special events. And also if you know a Y2K mod, there is a small chance the guy said maybe he would make, that's a big maybe though, but he would make so that we can add our own cars into it. If I could port all these cars and tracks and make championship, the mod currently doesn't support championships, but if it would, then I could port all this into Y2K and that would be so amazing, like all these cars homologated, all the tracks homologated so you don't have to switch difficulty. And then we would also have economy, but I would simplify it, you know, it would be like in there 100%, I think I would have less cars, so it would be more simple, less upgrades maybe also, not, I don't know what upgrades he has in there, I don't even play the mod, but because on the race cars I wouldn't even have any upgrades, but then you know it just ruins the immersion. Imagine if I could now install like a stronger turbo on this car, like what would be the point? That makes no sense. Let's say 2-0 over 201. That's 201. That's pretty good, yeah. Better than the one that was on the old version. But Reboot Team is known to have good AIs and good tracks. I think they even have 2 strong AIs most of the time. This time they nailed it. Always have to change it. I think it is Suzuka that was really pissing me off. Okay. Second one. And Sonoma now. They split the points again. But like I said, in Sonoma we might have some issues. Have to be really careful. Oh yeah. There are some issues. Yeah, I need to be careful here. With AI, but also with the car. The curbing can be problematic. Yeah, taking some curbs with this car because this car is really low. So you can spin out if you go too aggressively on some curves. I mean, I know which ones they are. Yeah. Can I just stay here? I fucked up. But not too much. Oh, holy shit, oh my god, if I died in there, that's what I'm saying, you know, this track is tricky. Yeah, this is the curb? No, it's not, it's the one before, yeah. One before that one. Yeah. Parked on the apex, so he doesn't... In this situation, if I left him just a little bit of space, he would went for it and he would kill me. You have to close the door to the AI. You basically have a super aggressive driver behind you that fortunately still respects some, you know, some racecraft. It's not like fully crazy person driving, but you have to show him the boundaries. You have to close the door, otherwise he will just launch in. He doesn't care. And like I said in previous race, there are even real-life drivers who would do that. Most known, I think it's Michael Schumacher, that he was doing that quite a lot. A lot of accidents he had. And there are also some drivers today in like lower classes that are doing this, causing some really nasty accidents, but I don't think they ever get penalized because it is allowed. But in my opinion, I don't know. It's really hard to say. It's highly immoral to do, you know. Yeah. Definitely immoral thing to do. But then, in what kind of world we live in, you know, people are treating each other like shit anyway, so who gives a fuck, right? Yeah, if I do everything right, then it's an easy win. Yeah, I'm gonna parked on apex so he sees me. Yeah, I have to be careful with these curves. They're curves of death. If I go high speed on them, it's so easy to spin. The car really doesn't like those. Another easy win. I think championship is gonna be done after this one. Yeah, I really don't want to take this curb. This one I can now. Yeah, I took it so many times. Nothing happened, but there is always the first time for everything, I guess. You never know. But yeah, I took that one so many times and nothing happened. in this game, or in car driving, like in motorsport generally. You can't ever be 100% sure, especially in real life, and you could have oil or some other things on the track that can make you lose control. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah. You feel like you can really send it in there, but you can't. And that is a mistake that sometimes I do. Another easy win, I think. Unless I mess up something. Yeah, there's nothing much I can do in here. You can blame Guerrilla Mods that they put this car in, because this car is just having a little bit too strong power to weight ratio, so I guess I would need to add ballast, but I don't like to do that, but yeah, maybe I should. But yeah, I think, yeah, definitely this car would need a ballast. I think even a lot of it. But then again, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad in Daytona, because in Daytona they have top speed more than I do or something, and these heavier cars. So I guess they're more competitive. But to be honest, I don't think I should have even won in Daytona because of that. But yeah, like, I'm not really balancing this to be like 100%. This is still something like just a fun Gran Turismo like career, and in Gran Turismo you all know it's a mess. Have these races like this most of the time, and I still do like to even do this combination. I honestly call it combination of racing and hot lapping, so you have everything in one. So after I pass them all, then I can just do some like hot lapping, maybe learn the track better, and then get better than if I would be racing them the whole time. I don't think I would get that good in just driving on a track. Although this is a little bit too much. 16 seconds. So I had 47s. 4 seconds slow. Wow. That is bad. Really bad, yeah. They're quite consistent, but yeah, they're just too slow. So yeah, if I put the ballast, then I can't win in the Daytona. I know the America is also gonna become a problem. That would be more realistic, but maybe more fun. Let's wait for this guy. Okay. Yeah, 4 seconds, it's too much. Maybe also the track doesn't have that good AI. Okay, the championship is mine. And Road America should be harder. I don't even know that track that well, and it has better AI. Also, long straights for these heavier cars have more advantage than me, or over me, so never really easy to win here. I love how my assists now they work. No idea what happened in the previous race. Why was my assist just shutting off on their own? Okay. Okay. Let's take it easy. Passed my brother from another mother. That was a big mistake for me, but I just did. No. Yeah. Sometimes it just happens. You just... And I knew it, I'm gonna have to be careful in here, but... Yeah. Takes so little. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything in here. Should I even try it like this or just restart? I'm literally 7 seconds behind the guy in the last. Now let's just restart, yeah. I need to practice this track anyways. I have so little experience in here. This is the only event that I use this track, but still, I don't know what the hell was I thinking in there. Yeah. Wow. They're so slow, like, come on. This freaking AI, man. I don't know how they're so slow now. That they normally, this is the strongest track for them. I normally never have this issue. They're barely even fucking driving. I mean, I know it's probably because I restarted it, but I mean, come on. you make one small mistake and that mistake leads to another mistake, and yeah. I don't know where to brake in here, like I don't see these numbers. You know, just go. Like. Now it's gonna be so easy. We started 2 times. And it's funny how these things happens to me only when I record. Normally, yeah. Yeah, now they're super slow. Yeah, as soon as I restart once, it's over. But if I didn't, I think it would be super bad, like 7 seconds, I don't know, on this track. Yeah, bad track limit. Look at him. Oh, this is gonna be another 20-second advantage race. Yeah, I underestimated the track a little bit. Because I had way more collisions on Sonoma than in here. And way more problems, so I was so afraid of Sonoma. I just take it too lightly in here. What was I thinking in there? Like, but sometimes when you don't have anywhere to go, they basically force your hand. Because they have absolutely no vision, they don't know where you are. Yeah. Just gonna do that, okay. Too much on the brakes. And I'm surprised that they're still this fast after 2 restarts. Oh, I fucked up. Man, I don't know like when to fucking brake here. Okay. I'm also off my game because, yeah, I'm kind of tired of these GT4s. I played so many of them. I want to do some better cars and shit. I guess this is gonna be now interesting race. Man, see how slow he is. Like, normally I wouldn't catch him this easily. I made a mistake like that, he would be way, way far away. Okay, where are you? Where are you? That's 400 meters, that's 200 meters. I need to break 200 meters. Yeah, this guy, yeah, because I made a mistake and then he ran away. And I did slow down the car behind me when I went off track. Thank God he didn't rammed into me, so. Love when I forget how to drive on a track. I have to brake in here, otherwise I'm not gonna take this corner. But where on earth am I braking here? Like, there's a bunch of markers, but okay. There is actually on the left side. Left side is actually better. There is less of them on the left side, and I can see it's the second one. When I see the second one, I need to brake. That's probably 200 meter one. Yeah, I mean, these videos are anyway just to showcase what's possible to do. You can up the difficulty a lot and then have these harder races if you want. And 5 second advantage over that guy. Yeah, he would be like behind me like 2 seconds, I think, the whole race. I think 4 laps would be enough in here because it's such a long track. I think, yeah, just 4 laps. Okay, let's look on the left side. It's 1 and it's 2. Actually, that side has a lot of them as well. I just saw a bunch of them. Oh no. Wow, kudos to those that can use these properly. Probably takes a lot of practice, or, yeah. Yeah, 224. And I just did 228. Nice. I was... wow, okay. Okay, I did 226 before that. I can also do 24s, but... also the other car, the other panels is not really doing great because Yeah, I think he only got 16 points. Yeah, kinda now know where to break him here. But... Okay, final lap. I have enough fuel. $228. Yeah. No incident. I don't get it. I think to be acceptable. 8 seconds with one to change the end, it's not too bad. Wow. Almost the same as in third lap. And yeah, it's going... Oh, well, no. Okay. He was actually able to take that corner. They were doing 24s, 25s, 26. At least he was doing. But these guys were way slower. Thanks to the restart, it would be way better if no restart, but that is what it is. Yeah, my guy went off track, of course. And that concludes GT4s. So yeah, no more GT4s in this playthrough. It's gonna be DTM and Formula 3 is gonna be next. Yeah, 2 Saleens in front, as expected. Actually, I was expecting him to take even more points, but it's okay. It was even more competitive between them, I guess. But yeah, anyways, next race is gonna be DTM from 2011 to 2015, and it's gonna be Formula 3 after that, so something new. So yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe, it helps a lot, and see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.